How did Inter Miami shock everyone without Messi? Lionel Andre Messi traveled to Buenos Aires over a week ago after being called up by the Argentine National Team for the South American qualifiers for the 2026 World Cup to be played in the United States, Mexico, and Canada, while top European leagues, including the Premier League, La Liga, and even Bundesliga, are all on break so their players can return to their respective countries to participate in the World Cup qualifiers. A few leagues didn't grant their players a break, and one of them is the Major League Soccer of the United States of America. Because footballing activities continued in the United States of America despite the international break, players called up to their national teams could not play in this weekend's matches. One of the affected MLS clubs is Inter Miami, who had a game last Saturday night against Kansas City and had to line up with the revolutionary player who changed the story of the club since he joined in the last transfer window, Lionel Messi. Surprisingly, and at the same time interestingly, despite not having Lionel Messi in the squad, Inter Miami still went on to clinch a dramatic win at the VPNK Stadium against Kansas City. While this was a massive statement that they could now thrive without always depending on the American talisman, Inter Miami also shocked the world. That feat was unbelievable. In this video, we have carefully examined the tactical genius of coach Gerardo Martino in the game and how Inter Miami managed to end the match with the win, despite going a goal down in the first 9 minutes of the game. But before we proceed, please like and share this video with your friends, colleagues, and fellow football lovers. Doing this encourages us to conduct more in-depth research and share exciting football content about your favorite football players, coaches, and clubs with you. So how did Inter Miami shock Kansas City and everyone who watched the game, despite now having Lionel Messi in the squad? How did it exactly happen? Of course, as expected, the match did not start well for the Herons, who started with a 4-3-3 formation. Daniel Saloy, the Hungarian striker, scored the opener for Sporting Kansas City, following Inter Miami's defensive error, putting them ahead while still dominating the game thus far. Goalkeeper Drake Callender deflected Felipe Gutierrez's 25-yard shot, but failed to clear it. Saloy found the loose ball on the edge of the 6-yard box and converted with a right-footed shot inside the right post. However, following a foul in Kansas City's penalty area in the 25th minute, Leonardo Campana scored Inter Miami's equalizer, giving the Herons a breath of fresh air still in the first half of the game. Just before the end of the first half, Leonardo Campana scored a header, his second goal in the game, sending Inter Miami ahead of the Wizards. Going into the dressing room, despite not having much possession of the ball in the first half, Inter Miami looked contented with the result so far. And you can see it in their faces, especially the 23-year-old Ecuadorian striker Leonardo Campana, who scored a brace already. 15 minutes into the second half, a handball foul was awarded against Sporting Kansas City, and the former Barcelona defensive midfielder and Spanish international Sergio Busquets restarted the game very quickly with a through pass to Facundo Farias from midfield. The midfielder dribbled unchallenged into the penalty area and slotted the ball into the net with the right foot shot from 15 yards to put Inter Miami 2 goals ahead of the Wizards. Towards the end of 90 minutes, Alan Pulido netted Kansas City's second goal of the game, but the harm had been completed. The Inter Miami was beyond comfortable to win the game, especially with almost no time left. Like I said Friday, Leo's absence was going to be felt. Leonardo Campana, the man of the match, said in Spanish, but he has instilled so much confidence among the players. We believe now and know what we are capable of. Very happy with the result and the 3 points. I feel I have emerged from less to more during the course of the season. At the beginning, things were not working out, but with continued hard work, we are now on the right path. With the win, Inter Miami have now closed the gap on the teams above them in Eastern Conference standings. Now with 28 points, they are only 6 points behind DC United, and less ones in the playoffs for now. And they still have 8 games ahead of them. Interestingly, while Inter Miami was having a field day with Lionel Messi, the 7 times Ballon d'Or winner was also having a great time, scoring the winning goal in Argentina's 1-0 victory over Ecuador on Thursday. But as usual, international breaks aren't long, and the World Cup winner is scheduled to return to Inter Miami ahead of their next league match against Atlanta Football Club next Saturday after Argentina's game against Bolivia on Tuesday. This win solidifies us. We know we have a good team. We can continue getting results like we did tonight. We all know that when he is here, we are all better. Miami coach Tata Martino said in Spanish, "We are capable of winning any type of match." That said, for a group of players which works very hard on our teammates of the best player in the world. When he doesn't play, it is uplifting for them knowing they can win. Beyond the comeback victory, Inter Miami struggled to keep the ball, with Sporting Kansas City enjoying better possessions in the game. Also, Messi's absence was obvious in the stands, with noticeable pockets of empty seats, which are rare since the Argentine joined in July. Apart from Lionel Messi, 7 other Miami players were called by their national teams for qualifiers and also missed the match. But thankfully, all of them will be back out of Miami's game against Atlanta FC on Saturday. On August 20, 2023, Inter Miami defeated Nashville SC via penalties to clinch the League's Cup, the team's first major trophy since they were founded in 2018 by ex-England international David Beckham. "It was a very difficult game," Beckham said, "but it was just our night tonight. As much as the whole idea of League's Cup has been criticized, the trophy meant a lot to Inter Miami. Just a month ago, the team had the fewest points in all of MLS. Messi joining the squad to change things around appeared like what only a magician was capable of doing. We know that this guy is magical," says Chris Moramarco, a founding member of Miami's Vice City 1896 supporters group, who drove 13 hours to attend the match. "We've seen him do it over and over. We see that his intensity doesn't drop. It doesn't matter who he's playing for. This is what he does. You can see that this guy transcends culture and nationalities. And I think that's the beauty of what we're about to witness. Really, it is exciting to see how much of the team can perform without Lionel Messi, and many fans worldwide are looking to see how much more the squad has in stock for them after suffering 5 seasons without any major headway." We have now come to the end of this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed every bit of it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell, so you will know whenever we publish new videos on this channel. Goodbye, and see you in the next one.